Did you know in Iron Man, the famous line where Tony says, "I am Iron Man," was actually ad-libbed by Robert? Kevin approved keeping the line in the final cut because he wanted to do away with the secret identities of superheroes in the MCU. They even did away with Thor's alter ego of Donald Blake. The only superhero that still uses his secret identity is Spider-Man. Did you know in Spider-Man No Way Home, as easily one of, if not the most anticipated films of 2021, with beloved Spider-Man villain Green Goblin set to return, Willem Dafoe had some requests for filming. Despite being 66 years of age and having not played the role for almost 15 years, Dafoe only agreed to return if he was allowed to do the majority of his own stunts. Dafoe's reasoning was for his love of large-scale action-oriented sequences. Having worked on smaller-scaled films, he wanted to complete the stunts due to the grounded and genuine nature of the process. But did you know that Zoe Saldana nearly broke Chris Pratt's ribs while filming their fight scene? When practicing for the fight, the two always wore protective gear so that they could actually hit each other and make the fight look realistic. On the day they filmed the scene, Pratt forgot to wear his protective gear and took a full-strength kick to the ribs, knocking him to the ground and bruising him for the rest of filming. Did you know in Shazam, there's another tie to a DC villain that isn't in the film? While Freddy trains Billy and records him using his power in the abandoned chemical factory, there's a sign that reads Ace Chemicals. Ace Chemicals is actually the origin location of the Joker. The Batman movie in 1989 renamed the factory to Axis Chemicals. Did you know in Men in Black International, Kumail was so excited to play Pawnee, and he said that it really wasn't a problem at all for him. He sees Pawnee as an extension of himself, and even Tessa Thompson knew that he would be the perfect match for the role. Kumail loves Men in Black so much that he actually flew to London to read his part with Chris and Tessa, so that their interactions would feel more dynamic, even though Pawnee is completely CGI. Did you know in Blade Trinity, Jessica Biel actually broke a camera that was worth $300,000. She was told to shoot an arrow at the camera, and it even had a plexiglass shield in front of it. She had perfected her archery skills so well, though, that she actually managed to thread the small opening that was in front of the lens, and the arrow went straight through the lens and the camera. The incident's actually included on the extras in the DVD. Did you know in Thor Love and Thunder, Chris Hemsworth's wife, Elsa Pataki, actually appears as Thor's ex-lover, Wolf Woman? She's also made an uncredited appearance in Thor The Dark World when she had to stand in for Natalie Portman during the post-credit kiss scene. This same year, Hemsworth also made an uncredited cameo in Pataki's action movie, Interceptor. Did you know in Obi-Wan Kenobi? This is not the first time that Pedro Pascal and Vivian Lyra Blair have been in the same cinematic universe. While they don't play in the same series in Star Wars, they're both stars in We Can Be Heroes. Vivian plays a starring role as Guppy, and Pedro is the leader of the Heroics.